red and green arrows. That's that cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations, cause I'm thorough. That's that cash trap. Got them red and green arrows. Yeah, that's that cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations, cause I'm thorough. Yeah, that's that cash trap. Cash trap 2.0. Once I start, then I can't stop. Call it put, then then I wait for that price to drop. Compound till I got a lot. I started out with 3%. All I want is profit. Started trading, now I'm dead. Let's go. I'm trading on you. Trading, huh? If you ain't signing up, then I'm fading. Oh, you fading, huh? I had to get that 2.0 cause one was too outdated. Made it. Multiple accounts like which one I'ma trade. Yeah. Got them red and green arrows. That's that cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations cause I'm thorough. Cash trap. Got them red and green arrows. That's that cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Yeah, that's that cash trap. That's that cash trap. Price bouncing off the support. You gon' place a call, of course. And the first currency is way stronger, so I'm gon' clear it for sure. Shout out Matty Pitts from my young, that's my man. Selling the resistance, just using Bollinger Bands. I'm like, man, how he do it, and like it's nothing to it. No, bet you can't trade like me. Nope, I do it every day like me. Nope, I know you ain't paid like me unless you got that hourglass. Got them red and green arrows. That's that cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations cause I'm thorough. That's that cash trap. Got them red and green arrows. I got cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations cause I'm thorough. That's that cash trap. She tryna link with MO.
Fam, good evening to everyone. I am not starting this call, okay? I have not started this call if we don't have at least 15 guys on this guy, okay? If we have at least 15 guys on this call, I am not starting the call. So I'm asking you, fam, go to the main chat, okay? Go to the main group and make some noise over there. Make some noise over the group because what I have for you, okay, is something that will push your mindset to the next level. Let's go. 2 more minutes and we're starting this thing.
I was like, girl, what's your MO? She tryna see what I've been on since I upgraded, trading from demo. Let me check my stochastic. Shout out 1.0 cause it was a classic. SRTs on currencies for practice. Obviously, all my profits is massive with the pips like my chick named Gladys. You know I can't be moving average. Winning these trades like it's magic. It goes straight to my bank automatic. Clear trade, but I play it cool. We got different trades, different trading views. Making money moves with the crew. Thinking about the next trade, we gon' get into it. Got them red and green arrows. That cash trap. No more trading on the demo. That cash trap 2.0. Ain't enough time, then watch me roll. Watch me load that cash trap and place a trade on my own. Yeah, that's that. Cash trap 2.0. Yeah, cash trap 2.0. Yeah, cash trap 2.0. Yeah, cash trap 2.0. Cash trap 2.0. Ain't enough time, then watch me roll. Watch me load that cash trap and place a trade on my own. Yeah, that's that. Cash trap 2.0. Yeah, cash trap 2.0. Yeah, cash trap 2.0. Yeah, cash trap 2.0. Got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations cause I'm thorough. That's that cash trap. Got them red and green arrows. I got cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations cause I'm thorough. That's that cash trap. She tryna link with MO. I was like, girl, what's your MO? She tryna see what I've been on since I upgraded, trading from demo. Let me check my stochastic. Shout out 1.0 cause it was a classic. SRTs on currencies for practice. Obviously, all my profits is massive with the flips like my chick named Gladys. You know I can't be moving average. Winning these trades like it's magic. It goes straight to my bank automatic. Clear trade, but I play outdated. Made it. Multiple accounts like which one I'ma trade. Yeah. Got them red and green arrows. That's that cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank accounting ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations cause I'm thorough. Cash trap. Got them red and wearing green arrows. That's that cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank account ever zero. I got cash trap. Oh yeah, that's that cash trap. That's that cash trap. Price bouncing off the support. You gonna place a call, of course. And the first currency is way stronger, so I'm gonna clear it for sure. Shout out Matty Pitts from my young, that's my man. The resistance just using Bollinger Bands. I'm like, man, how he do it, and like it's nothing to it. No, but you can't trade like me. Nope, I do it every day like nope. I know you ain't pay like me unless you got that hourglass. Got them red and green arrows. That's that cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank account ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations, cause I'm thorough. That's that cash trap.
Okay, familia, good evening to everyone, okay? We gave like 3-4 minutes over here, okay? There is no more waiting for this, okay? Let's get this thing started. Fam, today for you, I have a special topic, okay? Something that I worked on, and I'm really happy and excited, okay? To share this topic with you. Just let me know if you can see my screen very well, you can hear me very well. Let's see how many guys we have on the live. Okay, 14 guys. I was expecting at least 15. Okay. Fam, understand. When I ask you to why it's important to be on a mindset call. You need to have this mindset. Okay. You need to start to switch mentality on stuff. Okay, and start to pay attention to the right important thing. You being on a mindset call, I promise you, it's more rewarding than a go live. You being on a mindset call, shifting your mindset, switching the way you are thinking, taking notes, taking the action, it's as much important as knowing a strategy about hourglass, about whatever other strategy we have with this academy. So fam, mindset calls is all start with the mindset and end up with the mindset. It's all start with what you have inside here and ends up with what you have inside there. So fam, with this thing being said, let's get this thing started, okay? So first thing that I want to share about or speak about, okay, first notion that I want to share with you is the following: spending versus investing, okay? We all heard on the previous call initiation, at some point it was mentioned spend versus invest. So fam, you need to understand, when do you spend versus when do you invest, okay? When do you spend versus when do you invest? Let me give you an example of a spending. A spending is you, for example, paying for electricity bills, for water bills, for food, for clothes, for a phone, whatever. This is a spending. An investment is when you put some money, okay, and with the expectation that it will receive something back. Not something that will disappear right there, because if it's disappear right there, if the pleasure is momentaneous, if the pleasure is ephemeral, it is a spending. So you always want to be investing in what? Your education. In what? In your financial education. In what? Your knowledge, the skills, your culture, you bettering yourself, improving yourself. You're investing in your personal development, investing in EM Academy. EM Academy is an investment. It's a totally beneficial investment. Okay. EM Academy, I told you, is an investment. Why? Because you are investing on the knowledge. Besides investing on your knowledge, on your education, something I can literally pay you right now, okay? Something that if you learn, no one can take it from you. Then at the same time, investing, you start to learn. So understand the notion of spending versus invest. You want to always be investing. You want to always be in constant investment. Why? Because I write this somewhere. Let's take a practical example. Imagine a car. If you buy a car and you use the car only to go to work, or you use the car only to go sightseeing, your car is not an investment, it's a spending. If you have a house and you buy a house where you live, and you think that your house, it's good because you're there. No, your house is a spending, not an investment. If you have a car that you rent, this is spending. This is an investment. If you have a house that you rent for others and you receive a paycheck, a monthly paycheck, this is an investment. If you invest in your education, this is an investment. If you build your organization and you receive a passive income. This is an investment. So fam, start to put your money in investments. Put your time, money, and in energy in investments, not in spending. Spending is for the poor mentalities. Spending is for the poor mindsets. Rich people, they invest their money. So invest first in your education, and within the education comes the rest. So fam, be very clear with this thing. Whenever you come and put money on something, is this a spending or is this an investment? Go live. Sorry for the word. It's a fucking investment. Learning how to trade HFX and Forex is a fucking investment. Hourglass, one of the best investments you can have. The steady product, the best. Watching the fast start, it's an investment. Playing video games is spending. Listening to music is spending. Buying clothes is spending. So fam, make the, and let me end up this point by this thing. The worst, or the best spending you will make, will be worse than the baddest investment. The best spending you will make will be worse than the baddest investment. That means even if you invest money on something and you don't get money back from it, it is even better than spending that money. So the best spending you will make is worse, is more bad than the baddest investment you will have. So fam, invest in yourself wisely. So with this thing being said, let's move to the next point. When you are in EM Academy, you need to define how much you want to receive. Please, because I'm having the screen and the phone at the same time. If you stop hearing me or you cannot see my screen, just let me know, okay? So with EM Academy, first thing you need to define is how much you want to receive. How much? You want to make 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. How much you want to make? How much you want to receive with this opportunity? Write it down. Right after this call, write down how much you want to make with this opportunity. Why? Because we have people with the same opportunity, people with the same products, people having access to the same educators, people having access to the same go lives, and they are making a lot of money with this. So what's the difference between you and them? If they have access to everything that's the same, when they go on EM Center, I promise you, they write username and password like you, and they have the same thing, like go live like you, strategies like you, hourglass like you. They have access to deal woods, to all the same educators you are. So some people are making a lot of money out of this and others not. What do you think that makes you different? You having access to the same tools, but not making the same thing like another one, or not having the same success like someone else. I'll tell you why. Because success is 10% skills, 90% spiritual. Success is 10% what you know, it's 10% your skills, 90% how you feel, 90% what you think, 90% what's your mindset, 90% what's your thoughts, 90% is who you are, 90% what you think daily. So success is 10% skills, 90% spiritual. What's the skills? Skills is understanding the compound, the money management, how to follow the educators, how to go on a go live, how to enter on a trade. What's the spiritual side? The most important. How do you evolve yourself? How do you work on yourself day to day? How many books do you read? The podcasts you listen to? People that achieve success that you are studying, literally everything that comes beside the skill part. So with this thing, what do you need to do first? Define habits. Define strong, solid habits. All of you by now should have a routine, a structured routine. Not a routine, a structured routine. What's a structured routine? What you're doing in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. A daily routine. People who achieve success in this, let me tell you, they wake up early. If you can wake up early, that's something fantastic. If you cannot wake up early, it's very hard to achieve success. Because when you wake up early, you have what? You have more time to be productive. When you wake up early, you have more time to develop yourself. When you wake up early, you have more time to work on your skills. When you wake up early, you can literally do more than the others. You are doing more. Second thing, when you build yourself a routine, a structured routine, build yourself a routine of millionaires, a millionaire routine. That means what? After you wake up, you have a good breakfast. What you do? Are you going to watch your Go Live? Are you going to read a book? What are the activities you're going to do? Are you going to the gym to run? Are you going to meditate? Are you going to help your team? Are you producing more? Are you going to study a new strategy? Are you going to study a new educator? Are you going to make invites? You need to structure yourself a millionaire routine. Why? Because it's craziness. You cannot have a routine of someone who make a minimum wage, a minimum salary. You cannot have the routine of someone who make 400 euro, okay, and expect to make millions. You cannot have the habits of someone who win a minimum salary and have the objective of a millionaire. You cannot have the attitude right now on this call of someone who get a minimum wage and expect to be a millionaire. If you want to go to get the five digits a month, 5 days a week, create yourself a strong, solid routine, because the routine is directly linked to the results you're going to have today. There is a strong correlation of what you do day to day with how your future will be 1 year from now, 6 months from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. But I sleep late at 1 a.m. and I wake up early. And so, sleep late and wake up early. And when you are in this process, let's put something super clear. Forget the easy. It does not have to be easy. It has to be hard. It doesn't have to be easy. What you need to ask yourself, if it's worth it. Forget the easy. No more easy. Starting from now, no more easy. Is it worth it? If I wake up, if I sleep at 1 a.m. and wake up at 7 a.m. to produce more, to study more, will it make the difference in 6 months? If every day I structure my routine and I have a daily based routine, will it make the difference in 8 months? That's what you need to ask yourself. Forget the easy. It doesn't have to be easy. No one said that it will be easy. It needs to be worth it. It needs to be rewarding 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 2 years from now. So with forgetting the easy and replacing by, is it worth it? Forget the motivation. Forget the motivation and put discipline. No more motivation, only discipline. This is how the results appear. And always ask yourself, will this thing that I'm doing right now, will it be rewarding in 2-3 years? Will this effort I'm doing now, will it compensate me in 2 years? This call, this mindset call I'm doing right now, will it pay me in 6 months? Yes, I know it will, because it did already with the previous one. Will this help me better, be a better version of myself? Will this help me to help more persons on my team? Will watching this extra Go Live, will it help me to understand more the strategies? Does backtesting help me increase my training skills? Does journaling help me increase my skills? Yes. So it doesn't have to be easy. It needs to be worth it. Point. You need to forget the motivation. You need to be disciplined. Point. Final point. And fam, something very, very important. Something very important. I know that some of you take notes. And those who take notes, speaking to those who take notes, you cannot go from a mindset call to another mindset call being the same person. Once you come out from a mindset call and you jump on the next one, you cannot be the same person. If you are not developing yourself after each mindset call, if you are not developing yourself after each call, if you're not becoming a better version of yourself after each call, and you are continuing to having the same results, something is wrong. That means what? You are listening, but you are not applying. That's why you are unranked. That's why you are 2 and 3. That's why you are no ranks. So it's forbidden for those who take notes. It's forbidden to go from a call to the next call without becoming a better version of yourself. That means what? After you take the notes, you need to apply. right or wrong, you need to apply. So next thing has to do with what? Being a consumer. Okay, being a consumer. Fam, until now everyone is following. This thing is making sense for everyone. Does it make sense for everyone? Okay, nice, nice. Okay, okay. So with this thing being said, you need to be consumers. What do I mean by consumers? You need to be consumers of IAM Mastery Academy. You need to be the product of the product. That means what? You need to know everything about IAM. You need to know everything about your company. You need to know everything about the academy. You need to know everything about what you are paying for. And with this thing, being a consumer of IAM Academy means what? I like this, I recommend this. You like, you recommend. I like, I recommend. Like anything else, I consume, I recommend. I went to a restaurant, I try a new place, I recommend. I went to a sushi place, I recommend. I went to a shop, I recommend. I went to a stylist, I recommend. I went to a doctor, I recommend. I went to a lawyer, I recommend. I made a new program, a school program about kitchen, I recommend. I watch a TV show, I recommend. I visited a new place, I recommend. It's why it has to be different. You like this service, you recommend. Point. You like this thing, you recommend. That's it. The only difference here is that when you recommend, you will receive a compensation. When you recommend, even better, you receive a compensation, and it's possible for you to build a business with your friends. It's possible for you to build a business with people that you like, people that you want to work with. Not like in a normal job. They oblige you to work with someone. You like, you recommend, you get a compensation plan, and it's possible for you to have an opportunity when you can work from home. An opportunity when you can receive a franchising. Yes. When you open an account in IAM Academy, you are opening your own franchising with zero cost, almost zero cost, without costs. Go, let's do the following. Go, anyone on this call, I think we are 20, anyone on this call, go and try to get a franchising from McDonald's. Go and try to get a franchising from a supermarket, Carrefour, or whatever. Go and try to get a franchising. Here you have the franchising without costs, without the responsibility. But the potential is so much giant, with an unlimited potential. Of course, it will require work. Why? Like in any normal job. Like in any normal job, it will require what? Work, dedication, having the right mentality, having the right mindset. But see with me the following. In a normal job, people, they work 8, 10, 12 hours to receive something just enough to pay the bill for the next month. So people in a normal job, they are working the whole day, 8, 9, 10 hours. So I can receive something to just pay my bills. And here, you being able to learn a skill that can pay you forever, build your own business that can pay you something based on the merit. The more you work, the more you get. You're gonna put like half an hour, 1 hour a day. Oh, sorry, if you are ready, it doesn't make sense. If you are ready to work on a regular job, 8 hours, should be working on this 8 hours, like in a normal job. Because if you are not doing this, you will be working for someone, receiving shit money. Sorry for that. Shit money, shit hours, maybe not without dignity. No, here you can make your own schedule. You can make your own working time. You can choose people you want to work with. Or 1 second, is because in a normal job, it's you guys have a camera and the boss watching you. That's what makes a difference. I thought you work by a camera watching you on a boss. No, let me tell you, it's wrong. You need to work by who you want to become in life. You need to work by the impacts you're going to leave on this earth. You need to work by becoming a better version of yourself. You need to work for no salary. That's what this opportunity will teach you. That's what this opportunity will show you. You cannot give the minimum and expect max returns. It does not work like this. This is no other exception from any other business. It is like any other business. So fam, my next point is what? After being the good consumer of IAM Academy, you need to be an example. What's being an example? Being a leader. First, be your own leader. Lead by your own example. Lead by your own attitude. Lead by your own actions. And then a leader is someone who leads by showing the way. I will show you how things can be done. I will show you how this thing works. I will be in the front line. I will be there to help. I will be there to support. I will be there to show my team and my partners how the things are done. I'll give them the training when they start. When they start in the first day, you should help them every single day. Show them how the fast start is done. Show them the importance of money management. Show them the importance of go lives, the importance of compound. Make sure they are connected with someone different from you. Follow up with the person every week, every day for the first week. The second week, follow up with her each 2-3 days. That's called what? Being a responsible sponsor. Being a leader. It's not just register someone. Okay, I register someone because this person believes in me. This person believes first in you. She believed in your vision. You need to guarantee that you give her all the right support and conditions for her success with that. That's true network marketing. That's true sponsoring. And if as a leader, you're having a team that's not structured, maybe no one is speaking with no one, or no one is helping no one, or it's not going in the way you want, because this is starting with you. You need to give the example. It all starts with you. Then it reflects on your team. Because fam, the process of receiving 2,500, being a chairman, receiving 2,500 euros or dollars per week, it's not for everyone. It's a process where you will have to become the most developed you can. It's a process where you need to become the best version of yourself. Don't think with me. You want to receive 10,000 per month, 2.5K per week, more than the prime minister in your country. Receive what your deputy receive in a week, what your deputy receive in a month. And do you expect it to be easy or worth it? Again, I'm gonna tell you, this thing, for the ones who are doing it in the right way, it will show up the better version of yourself alive. The best thing that you can do, embrace the process and evolve yourself. The better your example is, the better your team will be. Because fam, don't think I've been in your place, okay? I've been watching calls, a lot of calls, taking a lot of notes, asking a lot of questions, studying a lot. I've been in your place. So I know exactly what you need to go to the next step. I need exactly what you need to go to the next level. And I can tell you, most of the time, it starts with changing your mentality. Most of the time, it starts with changing your attitude, the way you think, your posture, how you behave, how you react. Because this is a business, okay? This is a business and it's not different from any other business. And I said, there is no magic, no chance, okay? It's not a casino. This is a business. Like any other business, you will have to work every day in a consistent way. Because if you don't work every day in a constant way in your business, you will work every day very hard for someone else's business. So the next point has to do with what? The know-how. What's the know-hows? The know-how is literally all the things that you know. You need to know all the things that has to do with I Am Academy. Go lives, competition plan, rules, literally everything. Starting by what? I need to know what my competition plan is. I need to know how many clients I need to get to win 10,000 per month. I need to know how many people I need to help make money to get to those 10,000 monthly. I need to know a month, where is my back office? I need to know what's inside my back office. What's my referral link? What are the rules of my company? What are the rules that making this company, this business, legit and not a scam company like the other? When talking to someone, I need to know what are the answers I need to provide so I can lead in my business. So I can control my business, know what's going on with it. Same thing like in other business. If you open the restaurant, any other business, let's take a restaurant. You think if you go to the, if you were a restaurant owner and they come there and they ask you, oh, do you have a drink? Do you have a Coca-Cola? You think, you start wondering, let me see if I have, no, I don't have, I don't know. Of course you say, I have because I know what's going on. I know that I have drinks that are all there. So same thing here. You need to know what's going on. You need to know everything about the business. From the academy to the go lives, to the back office, everything. If you are in a shop, I don't know, a hairdressing shop, and you go to make your nails or your hair, and you ask the lady, how much is it to make my hair and my nails? And let me think. Let me see. Wait, I will call someone to ask. Wait, I need to check the book. She need to know. Otherwise, she's not having a business. You need to know everything that comes with 2EM Academy. You know everything that comes to EM Academy. I know everything that's with EM. I know how much money EM make each trimester, how much they make per year. I know how much they make each time there is a rank coming out. I know how much EM is making. That's what makes the difference. That's what creates the difference. So Van, put in your mind, 95%. And look, see something funny. We started this call with I think we were 19 or 18 guys. Now we are 16, and it's fine. Maybe 3 have problem of connections. Okay, maybe they are quitters. For me, it's fine. They will always be quitters. That's why they are quitters. Of course, if they have problem of connection, that's something else. Okay, but understand, in life there is always losers. In fact, 95% of our people in the society are people who give up. 95% of people who give up. They quit. They simply quit. They are quitters. People who give up. People who lose. Let's agree on something. Not everybody wins. Of course, not everybody. Because why? Not everybody is ready to pay the price. In fact, 95% of the people who work, they work for money. And they will continue to do it. They will continue to work for money. Why? Because they don't have the mentality. They don't understand that they need to do things different in a different way. So what they do, they give up in a consistent way. You know what's the real meaning of poor? Someone who's poor. Does someone here know what's the real meaning of poor? People we have here, do you know what's the meaning of poor? I'll tell you. Passing, the real meaning of poor is not someone who don't have money. Okay, this is wrong. The real meaning of poor is someone who's passing over opportunities repeatedly. An opportunity come to his door. It's not for me. It's for the others. With the next one. That's someone who's poor. He's letting the opportunities come in front of him. So you need to understand, you have an opportunity, a unique one, a unique opportunity. You will never find something better than this. So every day, what I can tell you, send a message for the person who showed you this. Thank you for this opportunity. I will make it happen. Thank you for this thing. I will change my life with this. You know what this is called? This is called being humble. It is called having the right attitude. Because sometimes I believe, not for everyone, but some of you, because we are in a Zoom and we are copying and pasting educators, we're having go lives. Some of you think it's a joke, you know, or they don't take this thing seriously. You need to understand, it is about my future. I don't play with this. It is about your future. You don't have to play with this. And us being humans, we don't have an unlimited life. On our lives, we have an expiration date. Your why, the reason why you started this, have an expiration date. You think that my mother will be alive forever? You think that your parents, they will be alive forever? My point is what? You can retire with this. You can retire from your current job in 1 year, like you can do it in 10 years. You can become a master trader in 1 year, like you can do it in 5 years. You can become a master networker, a chairman in 6 months, like you can do it in 1 year. Like you can do it in 3 years, like you can do it in 5 years. You define the speed. To define the speed, you need to have the mentality all in. So fam, let me conclude with this thing. Okay? Pay a special attention, okay? Be very careful with the people you are listening with, okay? Be very careful with the people you are spending your time with. Be very careful with the energies that are around you, because those can define who you will be in the future. If you are in a room, in a Zoom call with friends, whatever, and you are the smartest guy in the room, you are the smartest guy in the Zoom, you are the smartest guy in the place, you are in the wrong place. Always hang out with people who are smarter than you. If I am in a call and I am the smartest guy in the call, then somehow I'm not evolving. And if I'm not evolving, I'm what? Devolving, right? If I'm not increasing, I'm stagnating or decreasing. So be very careful. When you are in a room, be with people who are smarter than you. People who are not only you learn with, people who you not only learn with you, but people who you learn with. Time with this thing being said, okay, that was all I had for you today. Hope that you loved this call, okay? Let me check a bit if there is some questions or answers or questions over here. So fam, appreciate the energy on the chat, okay? Love the energy, love the energy. We're going to make this thing happen. Yes or yes, okay? Yes or yes, okay? And with this thing being said, happy and grateful to be on this call, okay? Happy and grateful to be with all of you. See you on the next call. Have a lovely one. And remember, always being on the go, okay? Always being on the go, okay? Let's go to the top. Why? Because down there, it's too much crowded. Have a lovely one.
Got them red and green arrows. I got cash trap. No more trading on the demo. I got cash trap. Bank account ain't ever zero. I got cash trap. Confirmations cause I'm thorough. Yeah, that's that cash trap. She tryna link with MMO. I was like, girl, what's your MO? She tryna see what I've been on since I upgraded, trading from demo. Let me check my stochastic. Shout out 1.0 cause it was a classic. SRTs on currencies for practice. Obviously, all my profits is massive with the pips. Like my chick named Gladys. You know I can't be moving average. Winning these trades like it's magic. Voila. They go straight to my bank automatic. Ta-da. Clear trade, but I play it cool. We got different trades, different trading views. Making money moves with the crew. Thinking about the next trade we gon' get into. Got them red and green.